Hello, everybody. It is Wednesday. Wednesday, I tell you. How are you tonight? Tell me about your Wednesday. What is happening in your world today? Let me try this view. Hang on a second here. We'll make this work better. Boom. We'll make this work. That works a little better. How are you tonight? What is happening on your Wednesday? I almost forgot it is Wednesday. I almost forgot it's Wednesday. Can you believe it's Wednesday? I had with all my travel lately, I had forgotten what day it is. What day is today? I had forgotten, but I am thrilled to be here with you tonight. Thrilled to be here with you this Wednesday. Hope all is going well in your world. I have had a crazy week. You thought it was Tuesday. I love it, Bailey. I love it. I love it. I hope all is well out in Vancouver. Hey, Michelle, how are you? It is great to have you here live tonight. Great to have you with me. Tonight we are broadcasting on both Facebook and YouTube. Any problems with Facebook, hop on over to YouTube. But it's been that kind of week. You lose track of the days. It's like, hey, Kelly, good to have you here. You did catch me live. Adele and Dazzle and the Pets of Resale. It is treat time. Welcome to you all here. Yeah, I mean, I lose track of the... When I'm traveling like this and when I'm on site, I lose complete track of time because I am focused on the store that I'm with and I lose track of time. What were you doing, Rose? I'm glad I was too. Well, you have to thank Cassandra because Cassandra was like, hey, are you going live tonight? Are you going to tell people you're not? I'm like, oh, it's Wednesday. And I had just literally pulled into the hotel when I got her notification. So I was like, give me a minute and I will be on. Give me a minute to go check in, get upstairs and, boot up. And I will go on for a little bit tonight because I can. I'm still standing. I'm still awake. I am still with it. I am in the city of Bridges. I think that is one of the let's see if Adele, with all her travel knowledge, knows the city of Bridges and can nail the city that I am in. That seems like a good meeting planner trivia question. But one she's got a shot at. It is the. That is where I am tonight. We'll see who can figure that out tonight. No Googling. Googling. But that is where I'm coming to you from tonight. Let me get started here tonight with our Stay Positive book, our new book for the new year. Let's see. You failed. Well, I'll give you a hint. A bridge failed here recently. How's that? There's a hint for you. There's a hint for you. There's a hint. Tonight we're on page 20. If you're following along in your own book. No, I am not in the Bridges of Madison County. I am not in the Bridges of Madison County. I am further north than Madison County. On page 20, do it for the cause, not the applause. When Biden was there, yes, I am in Pittsburgh. I am in Pittsburgh tonight. Do it for the cause, not the applause. There you go. That is such an important, that's actually a very important lesson. Do it for the cause, not the applause. But I am in Pittsburgh. I thought we're like the Steel City. I mean, I guess maybe that's Allentown, Pennsylvania, but it's been forever since I've been to this part of Pennsylvania. So I am excited to be in this area. And it's funny, tonight, I mean, I get at dinner, I get pulled by this lady at another table. So this lady at the other table flags me down and everything, and needs to talk to me. He's like, "Did you eat lunch at this place today?" I'm like, "I've been in town, and I'm like, I'm not even from here." And she's like, "We had lunch in the same place." It was just a really funny coincidence of small world. And then we had dinner. She's like, "Where are we having breakfast tomorrow?" When she left. So I mean, it was just a cute coinky dink there. But tonight's stay positive is true. Do it for the cause. What is your cause? You don't do it for the applause. You do it for the cause. You do it for what meaning you bring to things. It was totally funny. I mean, it's not like, nobody knows I'm in town. I mean, I tend to keep the town that I'm in quiet until I'm there and stuff like that. So I'm not chased down and stuff. But that was just a really funny coincidence. And the store that I'm here with was like, I was at that lunch too. I was at that lunch. But I'm the one that got picked out, and I'm like, well, I'm the loud one. I'm the loud one that gets picked out. I'm the tall one, and I'm the loud one. Hey, Lisa, great to have you here live tonight. I like our quote from Simon tonight too. From Simon, always plan for the fact that no plan ever goes according to plan. Always plan for the fact that no plan goes as planned. I thought that was a good one. A few notes tonight. Let's bring you a few big picture notes, and then I'm going to talk about your business for a second. Let me get my stuff unclipped here that I brought with me here, so I can keep track of it. It is the truth, and with that one, when no plan ever goes as planned, leads you to be adaptable. You need to adapt to what is happening in real time and stuff. So, what do I got here? Chanel's luxury bags are carrying a higher price tag. Now, that is not a big surprise to most of you, but it recently raised the price on its small classic flat bag 3 times in 2021, and the luxury item now sells for $8,200, $3,000 more than it cost in 2019. So, the same bag that you could have bought for $5,200 in 2019 now costs $8,200. That's just, partially crazy, but that's reality. So that just shows the inflation of luxury bags. Yeah, that's a yikesy. That's a holy moly. I mean, I'm not in that kind of bag market, but that is huge. That is huge. That is huge. They also, this past week at Home Depot, they nailed an employee has been arrested for swapping out $387,500 of the store's cash with counterfeit money. So over a period, this store worker in Arizona who worked and handled the bank deposits would swap counterfeit money for real money, and launder $387,000 over a period of time. This is big news. Target is, investing in beauty again and adding nearly 40 new beauty brands to its assortment. Half of the new brands will be exclusive to Target, and most items will sell for $10 or less. The additions include skincare, cosmetics, nail, and bath and body options. Well, why am I talking about that? Hey, Julie Jankowitz, it's great to have you here tonight. Great to have you here. The reason I'm talking about Target and their beauty push is because so many stores that I've been working with lately have really expanded the cosmetic items that they carry on consignment. At one time it was just, high-end cologne and things that people added to their collection, that people would resell on consignment. But all sorts of skincare and beauty things are a hot item for resale. So if you have the market for it, if you have the availability to get good high-end beauty things, it is something that I recommend that you add. Hey, Jen, I was thinking of you the other day. I got to think. I need to reach out to you, Jen. I got to remember why. I think I wrote it down on my desk at home. But there was something I thought of the other day that made me think of you, and it will come to me. Well, I know where you belong to. I know where you are, but Jen and Molly, but there was something that made me say I got to tell Jen about this, and it'll come to me. I will add you to. I think it's on my desk whenever I see my desk again. I think next week I get some time at my desk. Yeah, Costco's expanded their beauty a lot too. So it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity. It doesn't take up a lot of space a lot of times in stores. I've been at several stores recently that, when you do it as a category, are doing quite a good dollar business in that. So it's something to explore, especially as all the big guys are doing it, because beauty is back in now that people are back out and about. Oh, you were tagging. Well, see, that's my non-social self, Jen. I'm not good at that whole tagging thing and being social. I suck at it. But it is great. It is a great option. Doesn't take up a lot of space. Adds a lot of revenue. And I've really been surprised at some of the metrics on it recently with stores that I've worked with. Hey, Sylvia, how are you? Great to have you here. So, that's why I bring that up tonight. That's why I tell that story of what Target's doing. Michelle, great that you added in what Costco is doing. And I appreciate that because it does matter. It does matter what they're doing and why they're doing it, because what the big guys are doing is foreshadowing, what you can be doing. It's all coming in on consignment, Michelle. They're asking their consigners for it. They're asking their consigners for stuff that they didn't use, that they didn't like. It's all coming in on consignment. It is not a closeout. So it is all consigned merchandise. It is not a closeout from any place. So which is great, and it doesn't take up much space. So it's not like you need a big 8-track of it. It's not taking up huge amounts of square footage. And they throw it on their websites and they're selling it. And it's just selling. It is doing quite well as an area. But that's what we're seeing in the big guys. That's why the big guys are doing it. That's why the Costco's and the Targets are doing it. Hey, Carrie, how are you? That is why they're doing it. And when you do that, when you look at what the big guys are doing, and now because I've been working with so many stores lately one-on-one, I'm seeing what the results are in their own environment. So I'm seeing that. And so that is happening out there. That is real. So definitely something to explore and investigate with your consigners. To see what they have available for you, because a lot of people buy that. It's one of those things you buy a couple of, or when you're buying it at the big guys, they have a special or they have an add-on, and you decide, I didn't like it that much. So you used one, but you didn't use the other, and you have the other one all sealed and ready to sell. It is a great option. It is a great option. It's a great option. Let me see what else was in my pile here real quick before I talked about the other stuff that I wanted to talk about. Our friend, children's apparel brand T Collection, children's clothing brand based in San Francisco, has launched T Rewar, REWAR, its own resale site. Creates a re-commerce program that brings together trade-in and peer-to-peer resale. T Collection's using Kidsian's marketplace as the engine for their resale program. And that really is, all these guys are using ThreadUp or one of the others technology to run their resale platform. So it's kind of interesting. It's not a big surprise because that's, again, how, from a marketing perspective, some of these companies are hitting their sustainability targets of what they're saying for sustainability. So it's nothing to be fearful. It brings resale again to the front of people's minds. And that is an awesome thing. I love resale being at the top of people's minds. Oh, that's great, Julie. I'm glad to hear that cosmetics and beauty items are selling for you when you have it in your store. It really has been a nice thing and available and everything. While I'm thinking of you, Julie, did you notice the change to your computer today? Did you notice the update to your system today? I bet you didn't even notice the update to your server today. But that's we talk about things and I make things happen for you. See what happens when we have a consult while I'm driving. All those things are good. Just a quick touch on our friends in Congress. I don't know that this is really going to go anywhere, but they are talking in Congress about reauthorizing the employee retention credit for the fourth quarter of 2021. At this point, I think it's a lot of PR. I don't think it's really going to happen. Hey, it's all good, Julie. It's all good. I understand crazy. I understand crazy days. You'll notice it tomorrow. So I'm not promising that that's going to happen for an extent for the employee retention credit getting up for the last quarter of 2021. But it's great that they're talking about it. It's great that the discussion is happening, even on a small scale in Congress, that, more relief for businesses is needed. But I don't know that the government we have is into relief anymore, that they've sort of moved on from COVID, even though COVID hasn't moved on from the economy. So I know that is not what you want to hear. I just want to put it in context. So if you hear something about it in the news and everything else, but keep in mind, you can still, if you have not applied for the employee retention credit and you qualify, you can still apply for it for any of the periods. You have to apply within 2 years of when you filed your 941, which the first one would be the end of June 2022. Would be the first deadline for a lot of stores. So just keep that in mind. The other thing to hit on just real quick is PPP forgiveness. Some of you that got a second PPP haven't filed for forgiveness yet, and you got banks itching to get that. You do need to do that. So review the information that we have at narts.org/resalestrong on that. There's a lot of good info there. Any questions about your particular situation, just email me, and I am happy to help. Happy to help. With that. Just briefly tonight, because it's a continuing topic as I've been out in stores, is you can, your store doesn't have to own you. Your store doesn't have to own you. And that's hard for a lot of people to see. It is really hard for people to see through to their store that it can be something you own and contributes to your life. It doesn't have to suck the life out of you, nor should it suck the life out of you. I recently watched an old talk that Steve Jobs was giving. And, he said in that talk, I look at myself in the mirror every day and said, if today was my last day, would I love what I'm doing today? Would I love what I'm doing today? And if the answer was no for too many days in a row, we all have to do things that we don't want to do, or don't enjoy doing. Right. If you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. If he answered that no too many days in a row, he would get very introspective about fixing what was wrong. Okay, and looking at himself, looking internally, looking that person in the mirror and saying, what am I doing wrong that's creating this, that's doing that? So your store can create the life that you want to live for you, your family, your team, and your store. You can create that. Okay, it does exist. It is attainable. But you have to lift your head up enough to understand that is attainable, that you can do that, that life is possible. And it doesn't matter where you are in looking for that. It starts with the mindset, and it starts with intention and doing things intentionally to get to that. It starts with, no matter how big or small your business is, making that difference and knowing what you want in your heart from your business. Okay, and the life you want to provide and the life you want from it. But it should not suck the life out of you. It should not suck the life out of you. And that is a big thing in the stores that I've been visiting lately. So I mean, it is a big conversation piece. It is a big piece of who we are, and and for a lot of us, it becomes a big part of our identity. But you should be more than your store. Okay, your store should be able to stand separate from you, and that is part of creating a store with purpose, a life with purpose, and creating an environment of purpose and doing things with intent. So it's been a big theme in our discussions in a lot of the stores that I visited lately, and so I bring that up to share that, because it's completely possible. It's completely attainable. Okay, I do it. I do it. The fact that I can be here tonight talking to you, okay, is because my stores are doing that. Okay, does that mean everything is perfect in my stores? No, but we focus on progress, not perfection. Okay, we are not so focused on perfection, because perfection's unattainable. You're always trying to be more perfect, but we are focused on progress. Okay, we're not sitting still. Okay, even tonight I'm standing, I'm moving around. We're not standing still. We are working on always being better, always being better than what we are, and being better for ourselves. So that becomes a big part of that discussion, and a big part of that introspective look at how to be better and how to operate better. And that's been a big part of these travels lately, as I've, worked with stores that I haven't worked before, worked with new stores, and calculate the path. I mean, the store, I left them at dinner, they were exhausted tonight. And I get that. And that's part of a really good day. And we didn't calculate one number or look at one actual real business metric. We just deconstructed the business so that we can build the business that we want. Well, you got to step away from that, Michelle. We got to work on you. We got to work on you. I thought of you today, when I saw a car in the parking lot with a West Virginia plate. I know that's not Virginia, but I thought of you. That's when I saw West Virginia. I thought Shenandoah Valley, and I thought of you today when I saw that license plate, and doing that. But you can create that, but you have to do that, and you have to be able to disconnect. You can't so often business owners become both the crutch and the speed bump, to their business. And what's a crutch? What's a speed bump? That's awesome, Rose. I'm thrilled to hear you left early. Today. So the speed bump is when everything has to go through you. Anything that has to go through you, you're the speed bump for. Anything that has to go through you as the owner is the speed bump. Okay, and I argue that you're not as important as you think you are, and you don't need to be that important to your business for most of those things. It is certainly part of it. The other side of it is the crutch, okay? And that's where people lean on you, we're like on a crutch, okay? They lean on you, okay? And you spoon feed them the answer. They lean on you, and then you spoon feed them. And that's great self-realization, Michelle, that you realize that you are a crutch and a speed bump, okay? And you spoon feed it. But that self-realization is where you start to change. When you have that self-realization, when you can look at that, and when you can look in the mirror and face that you are that, and the things that you are, and you can deconstruct it, and you can get out the pad of paper, and you can start writing it down, okay? When you can do that, you can be better. Okay, you can be taking the steps to take you, your business, your life, your team to the next level, and lift everybody up. And that is part of how we do this. This is how we lift and grow. And it has been a theme, lately, but it's really about creating your life. Okay, every store has a different life or a different thing they're trying to go, their goals are for. And so it has been so incredibly interesting. And I'm with 2 different stores this week. It's been incredibly great to be able to do that and to work with people on these different things. So that is what I share these lessons, these tidbits, which are at this point just tidbits. They're sharing those lessons with you so that you can try to be better, so that you can become a better business owner. And we'll get you there. We'll get you there. Baby steps, baby steps. Rome wasn't built in a day. If it was, we would hire their people to run your business. Rome wasn't built in a day. But we are going to level you up and take you to a new place. And that is very exciting. And I am looking forward to doing that with you and continuing our journey together. What else I'm excited about is this video and everything I talk about. This video and everything I talk about goes over to nerds.org/resalestrong by noon the next day. Noon, I tell you, all the files, all the links, including a direct link to the YouTube channel, I Got No Bell. Ding, ding. You're not alone running this store, where you can like, comment, subscribe, and yes, ring the bell. Ring the bell. You're going to take your store to the next level. Wait until you see the little change on your server tomorrow, Julie. Wait until you see what I did for you. Wait until you see. Little change, big results. Little changes. Small changes, big results. I am here every Sunday and Wednesday at More 8 Than Ish. Sunday and Wednesdays at More 8 Than Ish. Live here in the Nards Private Facebook group and streaming on YouTube. But if you have a question in between, you can just email me, Neil, Neil, at ECIstores.com, Neil at ECIstores.com. I will make you all laugh tonight. The son of the store owner that I'm working with tonight, likes to do my ending, okay? And he's like, I am Neil Abramson. I do like a good party. A wedding, a bar mitzvah even. We will party again, and we will party in person. And when we do, I'm going to be there with you. But until then, and until Sunday at More 8 Than Ish, know that you, but most importantly you, yes you, you're not alone running this store. I will probably try to go early on the Super Bowl. That's right. I forgot it's Super Sunday. It is Super Sunday. So I will probably try to go early. Unless you guys have a preference, unless you want me to come on at like halftime or something. But I think with the halftime show, people want to see that. So I'll come on early on Sunday. I will come on pregame. I don't know what time the game is, but I'll try to come on early on Sunday so that we have Sunday, because I'll be back home Sunday. I'm on the road I'm still in Pittsburgh tomorrow, and then I am in DC. Not halftime. That's the best part. I agree with you, Rose. I will come on early on Sunday. Yes, I'm in Pittsburgh still tomorrow, and then I'm in DC on Friday. And so I will I will be home on Sunday and back in the studio, and we'll be there. I promise you that. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a great night. It's time for dessert. I got these chocolates. I got chocolates here tonight. So I got chocolates. It's time for dessert. Ooh, I ate good Italian tonight. Ooh, it's so good. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great night. I will see you on Sunday. Have a great one.